Alright, hello, I'm going to be doing another cast of a StarCraft 2 match between a couple of professional players. This is another one I just found online. It is apparently from Battle.net. It might be from some specific tournament, but I am not sure if it's from anything more detailed. So this is going to be between Evil Genius's DeMuslim, spawning up here in the top left location is the blue Terran, and in the bottom right hand position we have, as the red Protoss, MVP Tails. So Tails is a Korean player who is most notable for way back in the era where the 111 all-in from Terran was extremely powerful. Tails managed to beat it with some weird Stargate Robo. I might have even had a Twilight Council opening off of one base, managed to shut down the attack and go in for the win. It was pretty cool, but the issue was, of course, if they go for a fast expansion or a 2-Rax, 2-Rax looks exactly the same as a 111, so it's very hard to see what's going on until it's too late. And of course, the choice between going for one base or two base play is impossible to make until you can't have already scouted your opponent. So it was still very cool though what he did there. He currently streams. I noticed that he's actually a fairly slow player as far as most of them go in terms of hand speed, but he manages to make everything work, so it's pretty awesome. DeMuslim, for his part, he was actually around during the very early beta years. He was a pretty significant player then. He then had to take a break for a while because someone managed to bust up his arm pretty good. Or like he broke his elbow after getting in a fight or something. But he recovered, and now he is playing at a competitive level, and that's pretty cool. So, the map here is Antigua Shipyard. This is a very, very good... Ooh, this is Ladder Edition. You can see here by the gold minerals. On the Standard Edition, there are no gold minerals there. Although, actually... Oh, wait. Actually, no, this is not the Ladder Edition because I remember I downloaded this map from Battle.net when I loaded up the replay, which means that I didn't already have it. So we have DeMuslim going for a very fast expansion here, gasless fast expand, which is very safe on this map, given that, ooh, and this next is just going to be a little there. Oh my god, that SCV was right at the edge of the Nexus and Tails just slammed it down. It's not unbelievably significant, but it's cute. And he's managed to get his Zealot moving all the way across the map. This is going to actually get right up into the main base. Nope, just going to turn around. He scouted the expansion, and now he's going to back off. He's got no Stalker on the way. Oh, Sentry. He was just waiting to be unsupply blocked there. But yeah, very standard play from both players. One gate expand from Tails, and gasless fast expand from DeMuslim. He's going to get this command center down way earlier than the Nexus finishes. If we look, it's just finishing while the Nexus is still 40 seconds away from completion. That's going to be a significant economic edge that DeMuslim will have. However, he's going to be behind on tech, and depending on how Tails decides to play that out, he's getting 2 more gateways. He could decide to get a fast robotics facility or some other kind of powerful tech option to get ahead, or he could use the gas to just build a lot of sentries. He's sending a probe out right now that was just rallied to the expansion. He could just build a lot of sentries and go for a very powerful timing attack, which he's got the pylon position, so that is not entirely unreasonable. He's got Sentry Zealot Stalker back in his main to counter any kind of scouting that DeMuslim is currently out there doing. He's gonna catch that off guard. Oop! And I think DeMuslim saw these Stalkers. This is a lot of Stalkers and only one Sentry. This is a very early push, coming out at, oh my god, only 6 minutes. 6:30. Most of the pushes don't come until 8 or 9 minutes in, but it looks like Tails has decided to make something happen. Stim is not going to be done anytime soon. Second bunker's only just finishing. We only have one Marauder out. Oh, that's actually very cool. And he's managing to kill, or do well, he's delayed the production of this bunker significantly, but unfortunately, oh no, he's going to be able to kill the bunker with this force field support, and now he's gotten free reign over this western edge here. He's going to be able to harass the mining of DeMuslim indefinitely. Now we have these two Marauders. Those could load up into the bunker and fire from much farther away, the bunker giving that +1 range bonus to these 6 range Marauders. Means they can outrange stalkers and start to put some pressure back onto Tails. But for right now, Tails is in a very commanding position. There's nothing that our Terran player can really do about this, and Tails will now just... oh, no, he's going to go in for a poke, loses Zealot to do some damage to the bunker, and gives up his position. I'm not sure exactly what's going on in his head here. He is currently building a Twilight Council as well as a robotics facility, while, ooh, he needs to get back now though. The stim is almost done, and he only has 1 sentry that I don't think he can even use Guardian Shield. No, it's not even close. So he is just going to have to back off here. The starport has completed. He's not yet swapped these two, so he won't be able to begin producing medevacs immediately. But this is the point in the game where the Terran player starts to take some of the map right back from the Protoss. Managing to get a couple of pylons sniped here, always a very good thing. But in the meantime, Tails has used this to get an economic edge right back from under the Muslim's feet, and at the same time get some tech up as well. So now he can just back off and sit kind of safe here. He's just started mining from these two assimilators. The gas starts at 2500, and now it is only barely 50 lower on each one, so he's just decided that he wants to increase his mining right now. We have another 3 gateways on the way to bring him up to a very healthy 6 gateways, and he's going to get the scout into his enemy's base. Oh, 2 medevacs are now out. This means that DeMuslim can now begin his drop play. Very powerful part of any TVP. And oh, there's an upgraded supply depot. He decided not to use mules in favor of dealing with the supply cap after he got one of his depots out front killed. Decided to rebuild that instead. So now we do have DeMuslim moving out across the map here. Tails has scouted it with this Zelt that was at the Zelnaga Watchtower, and Blink is not yet done. This could be very bad. However, Concussive Shells too. Concussive Shells is not completed, so that actually helps out Tails a lot. It means that there's not as much that DeMuslim can do. Did he lose a medevac there? I think he might have. Unless he was only producing one. Oh, no, there's the last one. Oh, God, that beautiful blink forward. Snipes a medevac absolutely for free. And now he's just going to walk up behind, and he might even get... no, not going to get that Marauder. That Marauder's going to heal back up to full. But he got some more pot shots than he really should have been allowed to off there. And Concussive Shell is not being started, which is a horrible thing. Concussive Shells are such a good ability. That it's, oh my god, and now these medevacs are going to back off. I don't think they got a drop in, because then we would see some more damage. They're just misrallied. DeMuslim is kind of falling apart here. He's not playing anywhere near up to his to where he should be. Tails now is just going to retreat 4 stalkers back into his main. He's got 4 zealots to accompany them. That's going to shut down pretty much any kind of non-doom drop that DeMuslim can do. So, and then he just retreats all the stalkers back to his main. Now he's taking his 3rd base ahead of DeMuslim. This is how far the game has turned around in Tails' favor, that now he can just take an expansion before DeMuslim. And now gonna get a nice little snipe on this high ground pylon. These 2 high ground pylons. That's very cool. It means that suddenly, oh, Concussive Shells is finished. As we can see by that little animation. We can also go and check the, yep, there it is, Concussive Shells. Very powerful upgrade. It allows the Terran player to kite zealots much more effectively. Oh, now they have charge. That's going to be a lot less effective. This is such a small bioforce. I'm not sure why Tails is panicking. He could just waltz in and crush this. He's got so many zealots. Oh, but he doesn't have the upgrades yet. DeMuslim currently has the upgrade advantage, 1-1 to 0-0. That's about to vanish, though, as these Protoss ground weapon upgrades and ground armor upgrades are just about to finish. Did force a cancel on this expansion, and DeMuslim is now getting up an expansion of his own. He's making very good use of this timing he has with all these medevacs. Unfortunately, they're now almost all out of energy, and the 1-1 is finished, and Tails uses that exact timing to move out. He knows that he is going to be in a much better position than his Terran opponent, and so now he's blinking forward, taking out all of these medevacs. The Zealots are charging in, doing immense damage to the Terran forces. The stim's about to run out, and there will be no healing for DeMuslim as all of those medevacs have gone down. Oh, look at the red all over these all over these Terran units. They're just going to melt so quickly. The Stalkers can just blink forward, finish them all off, and that's going to be it. There's nothing more that Terran can do. He's lost so many troops at this point. There are plenty of warp gates left up for Tails. He can just rush in and kill everything. And these medevacs, where are they going? What are they doing? Nobody knows. Not even them. We do have this aggressive push being temporarily warded off by DeMuslim, but at this point the damage is done. DeMuslim's aggression has been stopped. He's been shoved back across the map. His command center is now just morphing into an orbital, which means that this third base will actually, again, keeps on going back and forth. The orbital will end up going up much faster for DeMuslim. But I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, because does he have a Ghost Academy? He does not have a Ghost Academy. So he's not going to be able to deal with these Archons properly. You really need to have Ghosts as you get into the middle to late game to start. Ooh, and he's going for Archon Immortal. That's really cool. What are these medevacs doing out? Oh my god. Oh. I wish there was a medevacs lost tab, because actually no, I don't. That would just be heartbreaking. Oh man. And now Tails is almost done with this Nexus. Mining is pretty much very close to running out in the main base for each player. They're going to they're going to be on 2-base economy for a significant period of time, and until they can take their all-important 4th bases, they're going to be on 1-base economy once the naturals run out. But I don't think that's going to happen, as Tails has a commanding lead. He's finished 2-2 right as DeMuslim starts it. What a turnaround. DeMuslim had his 1-1 up for way longer than Tails did, but now it's turned completely around. He might actually get 3-3 done before this 2-2 finishes with Chrono Boost. Yeah, with Chrono Boost, that should be very easy. All he needs to do is be constantly chronoing that out, and which he is doing. Tails, very good play. He's going to be up 2 upgrades for a brief period of time. 2 upgrades over his opponent. And now we do have the Ghost Academy is finished. Where is it located? It is here, and Mobius Reactor is on the way, which means that these ghosts will be able to pop out immediately with enough energy for an EMP. No ghosts being produced quite yet. It's going to wait until that Mobius Reactor is probably right about now, I think, would be the time to start producing ghosts, because then it'll all finish up at the same time. Oh man. This is just so tragic, so heartbreaking. We do have 6 High Templar warping in. Oh man, look at that army. Look at the army supply. Almost 20 more supply for Tails. And you have to keep in mind that a lot of this supply is just currently in production for our Terran here at DeMuslim. Now taking down these destructible rocks, very good play by Tails, opening up more attack paths, and now he forced a little stim here. That's good. And this 3-3 is about to finish. He's going to have like a good few seconds where his opponent will not have to... actually, it's going to be so close that it won't actually matter. But it's funny, that's what it counts for, right? Oh, yep, there we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you need to make use of this 3-second timing window, Tails. It's 3-second timing window. Okay, and now he's just going to be able to push in. The Zealots coming in here through the side, going to force DeMuslim into a kind of awkward position. I don't know why Tails isn't engaging quite yet. I think he might be waiting for... Ooh, he's going to get some storms up once these storms get up. Unless... Oh, that's a lot of ghosts. these ghosts can get off good EMPs, stop the storms, then it should be a very powerful win for DeMuslim. But otherwise, I can't see this ending at all well for our Terran player. The storms have they're finished. They're ready. They're here. And storms are, oh man, only 2 get out, those beautiful EMPs, and oh my god, the supply for here for Tails is just plummeted. He's gone down 80 supply in that battle, and does he have enough warp gates to resupply this? He's floating a lot of money. He's getting a couple more gateways right now and getting starting to take up to Colossi, but this +1 ship weapons is almost done. He doesn't have enough units. He's got a storm here, well, 2 storms here. He's got a couple more storms back here, but I'm not sure if this is going to be enough. This is so many units. Ooh, very nice storm right there. Going to, oh, but then a snipe. Beautiful play, and now, oh my god, DeMuslim is now demolishing the mineral line. These stalkers, though, in the main of DeMuslim, they blunk up there before the big battle, are doing a lot of damage. They could turn things around just by killing everything. But now mining has been shut down at the 3rd, so now both players are on a 1 base, or even less in the case of DeMuslim, economy. This is not a good situation for either player, really. We do have a lot of orange and red HP units. This could be it. And now all these zealots are moving in. There's not any space to kite and run away. The EMPs are just not going to do anything. A slight pickup is going to save a few units, but then the blink forward is just going to end things. 4 ghosts are all that remain of the Terran army. Is down to 38 supply to 89. This is going to be it. There's nothing more he can do at this point, and that's going to be the end of the game. There's still 2 stalkers left in the main. Proxy pylon here. Archon, he could be doing some things. And I can't see how DeMuslim could ever come back from this. Even this barracks is just going to burn down, just, you know, as a little bit of a little punch to the face. But Tails is sitting back. He's not planning on moving out quite yet. He's managed to, he's got a probe here that's scouting for any kind of expansion from Terran. He's got a pylon here too, which will prove to be very, very useful. And this base here is now mining off mules, so he's going to be able to start reproducing this army, but nowhere near as fast as Tails is. Well, he's just got the army. He's got these 2 Archons. Oh, manages to kill an Archon there. Very nice. Loses a couple of units in exchange. But this is just so much of a better position for our Protoss player Tails than for Terran DeMuslim. Although these are a lot of medipacks. If he can build a sizable force of Marines, this entire game could turn around, because there's only going to be, only 2 High Templar out on the map. We don't have many probes at all, or no, there they are. That's actually, no, that isn't very many probes at all. He's got only 1 partially mining geyser here, a couple more partially mining geysers. He's actually got 2 guys on each geyser. Interestingly enough, this is actually probably the best thing he can do if he doesn't have very many probes, because although you might not get as much gas with 2 geysers, or with 2 guys in the geyser as 3, it's more efficient in terms of how many probes you have. So it means that he can use, by having 4 guys, or 4 guys and 2 gases, he can have some extra gas and some extra mining. It's just a cool little detail. And now DeMuslim is building up a lot of these Marines. This could be it. This could be a complete turnaround right here. And Tails is being very smart. He's focusing down all supply depots, which will result in, it forces, yep, here we go, this zealot's going to kill more supply depots. So DeMuslim will have to be building more and more supply depots, which he doesn't want. He wants to build more Marines, because these are the power units. And now, oh, extended thermal lances are on the way. That means that the Colossi will be starting shortly. He's got the money for it. Where is the first? There it is. First Colossus is en route, and there is nothing, absolutely nothing that DeMuslim has that can deal with this. He is probably just going to straight up lose if he's not careful. A little bit of damage on this orbital. I imagine that what happened was it got the worst of this zealot. We'll see though. Oh, this is going to be a key timing. Can this attack come in before the Colossi? This is a very key timing. Oh, these beautiful storms are going to kill so many Marines, put so many others down to such low health, and a kind of, well, not a useless storm there, but there are no more ghosts. All the ghosts are gone, and there are 2 High Templar with actually full energy. That's it. The Muslim cannot come back from this. There are Colossi out now. He has no Vikings. All he has is this bundle of Marines. He's got no mining. He's been relying on mules for that. Oh, this is heartbreaking. This is going to be it. He's going to walk in here. He's going to have one little fight, and then he's going to lose. These storms are just going to be way too good. He's managing to actually kill these High Templar very effectively. I am impressed by the Muslims' grit. Oh my god, dodged that storm beautifully. But he's not going to be able to dodge the beams of the Colossi, and that is going to be it. Good game, calls DeMuslim, and so this replay ends. Very, well, eventually. There we go. And so that was a very fascinating Protoss versus Terran game. Oh man, back and forth between the 2 players really shows how the 2 races are so much stronger at different points in the game. Like during that early game period where Tails was able to just severely punish DeMuslim, Protoss is much stronger, but then right after that, as soon as those medevacs and the stim and those upgrades came out, DeMuslim, he was able to do some very scary things, got a good economy, started pushing his opponent back, although I think might have been able to do a little bit better. He took too much damage in the early game for anything really significant, but then as soon as it went to the late game, it turned right back around in the favor of Protoss. Although it was very close, I was amazed at how well DeMuslim managed to trash that army out of... Sorry, managed to trash the army that came out of Tails. Maybe if he'd managed to do some kind of drop into the main, shut down all of these incredibly important warp gates, he could have turned the game around and won it, but it didn't happen. Probably the worst thing, though, for our Terran player was just the loss of medevacs over and over again to stupid things. They were just... I'm actually going to back up... We're just going to go and watch the rally point of the medevacs, or the medevacs throughout the game. It'll take a little while to get to where the starport was. Oh, 4 minutes in? No, more like 6 minutes in. Factory and starport. Okay, let's just take a look at where this thing's going. This is just personal curiosity. This has stopped being game casting. I don't mind if you switch it off at this point. Okay, medevacs are going out to the natural. Very logical. And now they're being rallied down to oh geez, let's see how long that rally... Oh god. Okay, here's another 2. Where's the rally point now? It's being rallied to here. Oh god, I know this is going to go the same way. Okay, where's it being rallied to now? Being rallied to here. Oh, I remember this medevac. Now it's being rallied to here. Oh, these 3 medevacs. Oh god. 5 medevacs are being sent to that location. Those 3 medevacs just got killed. Oh god. Bad rally point on the like, maybe DeMuslim would have lost anyway. But losing those medevacs can't have helped. Oh god. If he'd not lost those, he could have cut medevac production, just thrown down his Ghost Academy earlier, and then he would have had ghosts to, well, do things with. He would have also just by having more medevacs, and he could like send a dropship up here, put some units here, put some orb over here, maybe then grab another force and run right up the center and see if, I don't know. Medevacs are power though. When I'm playing look, he's only got 2. When I'm playing as as Protoss, which I always do, I try to shut down the medevac count of Terran players, because medevacs are really the backbone of this bioforce. They're they're the limiting factor. You need to have a lot of medevacs in order to be able to use stim properly. If you put simply, if you have enough medevacs, stim means that your bio units always have, what is it, like double attack speed and double speed. It's absolutely incredible how much they do for you, as well as allowing you to do drops. Medevacs are very important, and don't do what DeMuslim did. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this, and that's all for now.